Good morning and happy Sunday morning. It's 7 a.m. on this Groundhog Day. I'm Libby Dowsa alongside Daisy Caballero. Groundhog Day, and it's pretty nice right now, but they say more winter.
Yeah, I know. What is it? 6 more weeks?
The groundhog.
6 more weeks of winter. gotta pay attention to the rodent? They're rodents, right, Libby? I think so. Okay. Rodent. Singular. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. Giving you kind of a look of what is going on in our atmosphere. For now, things are relatively quiet, specifically for the Rose City, for the greater Portland metro area, although things are starting to kind of get exciting, if you could say that, for those high elevations, especially for the Coast Range, and then also for those high elevations for the Cascades, because we're expecting to see anywhere between 2 to 8 inches of new snow. So we have a winter weather advisory in the white for parts of the Cascades, and then also for the Coast Range all the way through tomorrow morning. We could see 2 to 4 inches of snow. And in the pink, we have a winter storm warning that is also going to last until early tomorrow morning. Folks there could see between 4 to 8 inches of snow. Currently right now it is cloudy, it is 38 degrees, winds are calm coming out from the southeast at 3 miles an hour. Quick look at your current temperatures, 31 degrees for Hillsborough, 30 for Forest Grove. Looking at the rest of our map here, 34 for Pendleton, and 33 for Baker City. Looking at your day at a glance, by noon mainly dry, 39 degrees. And then for the second half of the day, that's when we start to potentially see a little bit more of that wintry mix that we have been extensively talking about. More on this and alongside the 7-day forecast coming up.
Thank you, Daisy. Stay with KGW for continuing coverage of our weather impact alert. You can get the latest forecast anytime on our KGW app, also on our smart TV app that's called KGW Plus, available anytime on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV. This morning, we are following the latest on a shooting in rural Columbia County that left 2 people dead, including the gunman. KGW's Kyle Aboshi has the latest from Clatskanie.
The shooting happened about 5 miles from Clatskanie in a very rural area. Many neighbors had no idea until police and medics swarmed to the scene. 1:25 Saturday afternoon. Emergency dispatchers sent police racing to the scene of a shooting in rural Columbia County.
Multiple deputies and officers in the state police are responding.
The shooting happened on Elmari Road, roughly 5 miles from Clatskanie.
We've got a couple of very hysterical callers.
According to police, 2 people were found dead, including the person who started the shooting. 3 others were injured. They were transported to local hospitals, including one by Lifelight, who's in critical condition. Police asked locals to avoid the area and said there's no ongoing threat to the public.
You know, everybody wants to know what's happened, who it is.
News of the shooting spread quickly in this quiet, rural area.
Well, it's pretty shocking. Everybody, first day of February, and we're all, looking into this new month, and all of a sudden we've got news like this. It's like, whoever knows.
The Columbia County Major Crimes Team is investigating. So far, police have not released the names of those involved or what may have prompted this deadly shooting. Kyle Aboshi, KGW News.
A very close call caught on camera. A man accused of crashing into a downtown streetcar stop while trying to get away from officers. Dashcam footage from a witness captured the moment as it happened Saturday morning. Police say an officer found a stolen vehicle parked and occupied near Northwest 14th and Johnson. But before officers could confront the driver, he drove away, speeding the wrong way down a one-way street till he lost control and crashed into that streetcar stop at Northwest 10th and Gleason. 3 people were almost hit in all of this, but no one was hurt and the streetcar was not damaged. Officers chased down the driver and arrested him. In Clackamas County, deputies arrested a driver after a hit and run involving a person on her bicycle. Deputies believe 60-year-old Cornelio Sanchez Ortiz hit the cyclist in the area of Southeast Causey and 85th Avenue Friday afternoon. Sanchez Ortiz left the scene, but deputies found and arrested him at his home. At last check, the victim is still in the hospital. It is Black History Month, and several local groups kicked off the celebration with a big pop-up museum event. It is called the Black History Month event. Our Celine Stevens checked out the opening.
This needs to be on our face. It needs to be 3D. We need to be proud of this, and not just stuff that happened in Alabama, but things that happen here in Portland.
Black History Month has officially kicked off, and some Black-serving organizations across Portland are celebrating what they're calling a Black History Month.
We celebrate Black history every day in our community, but February is just a chance to double down on that.
Juma Say works with the 1803 Fund, an investment group that helps support North and Northeast Portland initiatives. The 1803 Fund sponsored the pop-up museum, which runs all month.
Growing up in Portland, I really only remember a handful of times in which I went to any museum space that centered Black life in any kind of way. And it's beautiful to be here now as an adult and see 3 floors of a building dedicated to just our life and our joy.
Each floor of the pop-up museum serves a specific purpose. On the 3rd floor, you'll find small businesses and vendors. The 2nd floor serves as a space for events, and here on the 1st floor, you'll find photos and displays showing just some of the history of the Black community here in Oregon.
The hanging artifacts that are taking up the main gallery space, those are by Oregon Black pioneers. All of their works are specifically focusing on the achievements and lives of the very first Black folks who came to Oregon despite the state's very well-known exclusionary laws.
Several Black-serving organizations around Portland contributed to the pop-up museum's events, including the Albina Music Trust, Word is Bond, and more. Gloria Coleman grew up in the Albina area, a historically Black neighborhood in Portland, and says this event is important to her.
It's bringing me back, to my roots. So just seeing this is there were so many people of color before me that paved the way.
This event comes at a time when there are challenges to special observances like Black History Month, Juneteenth, and Martin Luther King Day, and a recent Trump administration executive order to end federal DEI programs. But that's not stopping the Black community in Portland.
We live our lives without permits and permission, so him taking that back is, not really affecting the way that I feel and called to do the work that I do.
The pop-up museum will be open Wednesday through Sundays throughout February.